Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Polkadot. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watch this one. It's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of the screen. Now we can get straight into the TA. So jumping into the daily chart, as you can see, we have a Fibonacci retracement set up from the swing high in November of 2021 and the swing low set up from July of 2021. So as you can see, we are in this falling wedge, large falling wedge, and now we are finally breaking down from it. So there is a 75% chance of a break to the upside. However, with the recent Bitcoin drop, obviously Polkadot is taken down with it, and we are moving down. Now, the 1.618 target of this Fibonacci retracement, which is our current technical target, is $3.70. Now, that is because the swing low that we had over here, which is the swing low of the Fib retracement, which is the one level, we lost that in May. And once you do that, your technical target is the 1.618 because most of the times you do at least retrace down there. Now your capitulation target is the second fib level in case there is something going on and you know the 1.618 just doesn't hold. We get more FUD thrown into the market and we capitulate. That's your bottom, basically the $1.95 range. But I don't think we're going to be going that low, at least with the current situation. Now, if we get stronger bearish news, then of course anything can happen. Bitcoin can go back to $3,000, right? But I'm not saying I believe that's going to happen. But we don't know what's going to happen, right? If Tether goes down, Binance goes down, which is highly unlikely. However, if that does happen, imagine the FUD, imagine the fear. I mean, everything's going to be bleeding like crazy, and that is going to be the best time to be accumulating. So you have to be ready for both outcomes, as I always say. Now, let's just zoom in a little bit here and see what's the situation. Now, we have a smaller Fibonacci retracement, by the way, so we're going to take a look at that one. Let's remove the support block and the large fib and see what's happening here. So we have our swing high set up from August. So the August high and the July low. Same scenario. Our 1.618 level is our technical target, right? But this is just a smaller fractal, right? We're just looking at the impulsive move from July to August and with the retracement from that. So we obviously lost the swing low, right? We lost the first fib level. And we are back on our way down. And look at where Polkadot is getting to right now. It's getting to the 1.618. We almost saw a retest of that December 15th. And this is our level that we are going to be targeting from now on, $4.48.5. So that is our technical target. If that is going to be met, perfect, great. Below that, we have the second fib level with the price of $3.74. And that is our capitulation target, obviously. So these are two support levels you could be targeting. Now, the second fib level is down 20%. And I think the fact that we're losing a major support trend line that we've held since May of 2021, that's just a strong sign that, you know, we could have a very strong correction here. Because even if this thing didn't hold us, that has been holding us for a very long time, then anything can happen. So you have to be ready for Polkadot to go down way, way lower. And I think that's a good thing because at the end of the day, you get to buy these cheap prices and you get to stake your coins until we get to the next bull market. So I wouldn't be sad about this. I'm actually very happy that the prices are dropping because we get to dollar cost average in at cheaper prices. Now I want to take a look at the support block. As you can see, the support block is set up with the swing high that we created in August of 2020 and the swing low in October and in September of 2020. So that's basically our $3.60 support. And the top of that support block is $6.86. Well, now that is our resistance level, obviously, but we are in this support block. And I think until the bull market ends or before the bull market ends, we're probably going to come back down, retest that, and we're going to be on our way to the upside. Because if we start going lower than that, then we really don't have any data below. We have nothing to say about the prices below, so it's a free fall potentially from there. But honestly, I don't think we're going to be going below, below $2 or even below $3.50. We might wick just a bit to scare everyone, and then we're going to be back into it. That's what I think. I could be wrong, obviously. So look out for this support block, have it on your chart. And if I bring back the large Fibonacci retracement and I remove the support block and I take a look at both the small and the large fib, you can see how perfectly the 1.618 of the large fib aligns with the second Fibonacci of the smaller fib. So as you can see, it all plays together very well. So we have this strong support here, which also perfectly lines up with the support that we created in October of 2020. So you have multiple of these. Look at the bottom of the support block. It's all in this one little area here. And that's going to be our strong support level that will hopefully hold the price, because like I said, if we lose that, the price might just nosedive, right? We might see a very strong sell-off for Polkadot, and the second fib level will then be an option in that case, in that scenario. But for now, I think it's safe to assume that we are going to be in this support block for some time until we start recovering sometime after the spring of 2023. I think that's when we are going to start printing higher highs into the next bull market. So that's regarding the daily chart on Polkadot. Moving back to the RSI, as you can see, we have lost our support block here that we've had since May of 2022. We just capitulated below that into the purple support block. So as you can see, we've been holding this support block for a very long time, since April of 2021. And we haven't been this low since June of 2022. So this is quite a sell-off here for Polkadot that we're seeing. And this is an amazing buying opportunity, because if you take a look at these strong sell-offs for Polkadot, every time you had something like this, right, in a couple of months, you were sitting up here. Look at this sell-off here. A couple of months, you're back up there. And look at this sell-off. Right? A couple of months, you're back up there. So it's always good to be dollar cost averaging when you're oversold, when you're in this area. And historically speaking, this purple support block is very, very important because, like I said, historically, every time you were in that, you saw a bounce to the upside. So really nothing more to add on that. Now let's switch over to the Binance website. And before we continue, I quickly want to ask you, do you value your privacy? If the answer is yes, then you must take a look at ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN offers you the privacy that you deserve, no activity logs and no connection logs. Your internet provider won't be able to access anything, and anyone using the same open free Wi-Fi in the cafe as you won't be able to do any harm or breach your security. You can use the ExpressVPN application on any device. You can connect it to your PlayStation, or you can even connect it to your router so that anyone who connects is automatically secured. Or if you're looking to access any region-blocked content on your streaming platform, well, ExpressVPN can do that as well. If you're living in the Netherlands and you want to access a TV show that's only available in Japan, well, my friend, you can do that with ExpressVPN. You can use the link down below in the description and get a discounted price along with 3 extra months for free. You can get your money back if you don't like it, but I don't see any reason why you wouldn't like it, because we all need the privacy, and in today's age especially. And you can also pay with Bitcoin, so that's a really cool feature as well. And let's get on with the video. So taking a look at the weekly chart, as you can see, we do have this resistance trend line that we've had from the falling wedge on the previous chart. As you can see, another run-in with the resistance in December of this year, and then we're coming back down. And obviously, we do have this support block anywhere from $6 to $4.48.5. And if we go below that support block, then I would be simply targeting this low of that we printed in August of 2020, or actually October and August. Yeah. So that's what I would be targeting, and that's basically the 1.618 from the large fib. So we're not going to touch that for now. What I do want to jump into is the weekly RSI. Now, as you can see, we're breaking down from this sideways channel. Finally, some action on the weekly RSI, and this is a good sign because the lower we go, the higher and the faster we're going to be going to the upside during the bull market. So for now, I'm not scared, obviously, and I'm not worried. I'm only wishing the prices go lower because that means I can buy more coins. So the support that we're looking here for the weekly RSI in terms of the weekly RSI, then this is the bounce that we saw in June of 2022. Then we had the move to the upside into August. And potentially, we're going to be looking at a very, very similar scenario here in December, where we come back down to this yellow support trend line, and then we have a bounce to the upside. So this could provide us with a very nice trade, a short to mid-term trade that you could take advantage of. So obviously there's always the risk that the price might start reversing, and midway through you just have another capitulation. So you have to be ready for that. You can maybe have some stop losses, but I'm not talking about leverage trading. Obviously, I don't do that. I don't advocate for that at all. I only do spot trading, and you can also put stop losses. You can set stop losses rather on spot trading as well. So that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is what we're looking at on the weekly RSI. In terms of the weekly stochastic, then this is a definite buy. Since February of 2022, we've been in the buy, but as you can see, we've come back down pretty low since then. So February we were sitting at $17, and now the price has gone so low. So that's why you have to combine the stochastic with other indicators to see if it's a good buying opportunity, because the RSI in February was basically sitting at the as you can see here, at the index of 40, right? So that's still not quite low, but once the RSI on the weekly is actually all the way down here and the stochastic is down here and the price is very overextended, that's when you know that that's a very good buying opportunity. A lot of selling pressure for Polkadot on the weekly volume indicator. The MACD still hasn't given us the bearish cross, but that's going to come within the next week because this is a lagging indicator. So obviously the price does something, then the indicator follows. So this is sort of the confirmation that we're getting. Just like we got the confirmation back in December of 2021, we could see a very similar scenario here. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover for Polkadot. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to check out my Patreon. I'm going to see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.